Somewhere along the line, somewhere there seems to be this confusion that the real issue seems to be or deals with or surrounds the fact of Fani Willis being disqualified, okay? It's not disqualified because of the sexual dalliance. It's not because of the fact that Wade was her boyfriend or that she employed him. For the love of God, please stop that. That is not the issue. The issue, which is so critical right here, the issue is specifically that she broke the law, that she committed perjury repeatedly, that she lied before the court. This is the part that's critical. She lied before the court. That's it. That's the part. That's the part that needs to be explained. That's the issue that I will never understand. That for some reason, and I don't know why, but for some reason that part has been completely and inexplicably forgotten. Now, I know it's kind of fun to sort of maybe go through her sex life and, wonder what they were doing. I don't know. I guess that matters to people. I guess that's important. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't really get how this thing works. I'm not sure how any of this jazz ever even materialized. But what I'm telling you, more important than anything else, what I'm trying to tell you, what is the most critical out of this whole thing, is for you and everybody to realize that there is this aspect, there is this part, and there is this mistaken understanding that Fani Willis does not deserve to receive the full 65 project approach. What does that mean? During the course of this entire waste of time, President Trump and his team and the lawyers representing him, Eastman and Giuliani and Sidney Powell and others, all of these folks collectively have been under the gun and have been subjected to ethical consideration, ethical complaint after ethical complaint by everybody involved in this move and this scrum to destroy President Trump. Every single one. They have been relentless. I mean relentless. They have been like nothing I have ever even thought imaginable. They actually went after, listen to this, they actually went after President Trump's lawyers for ethical violations because they dared to advance an aggressive claim that President Trump was denied basic rights during the 2020 campaign. And because of that, and this is important, because of that, they are now being told, in essence, that, or his law firm, that they should lose their licenses. John Eastman is facing losing his California license and others because he represented President Trump. Just the subject matter. They were never accused of any kind of impropriety. They were never accused of perjury. They were never accused of any kind of witness tampering, obstruction of justice. No, all they were accused of doing was being zealous regarding their client. That simple. So the three things that have to be done are very simple. Number one, abandon this notion, this idiocy, this lunacy of trying to disqualify her because of her relationship to Wade. Abandon this, number one. Number two, you must go after her specifically for perjury. Perjury before the court. Perjury before Judge McAfee. And more important, perjury, which can disqualify her for a variety of reasons, for the obvious, and subject her to bar complaints and perhaps disbarment and suspension and that, number two. But number three, to move specifically for criminal prosecutions against her. 4, obstruction of justice, and tampering with witnesses, specifically what happened to Bradley. This is the most important thing. And if the FBI doesn't want to do it, then the GBI or their Georgia version of that can do it, or local law enforcement, or through the governor and through the attorney general as a special prosecutor. That one needs to be done. Those three things, those three claims, those three positions must be pursued in order to seek justice and to make sure that she receives some type of parity. This is what's important. This is what's critical. This is what I can't say enough to you, and I can't explain enough. This is what is manifest, absolutely manifest. This is what's critical. Without that, we are wasting our time. There must be an abandonment of this idea of disqualification. No, that's moot. She is not susceptible to the laws regarding disqualification because she has no stake in the claim, and there's another reason would have been forensic corruption. Forget that. Number 2, perjury. And number 3, as I'm telling you, specifically target her for obstruction of justice, witness tampering, and to send derivative claims there too. Claims that might branch from that. That's the only way to do it. Everything that we're talking about is a complete and total waste of time. Do what I say. Do what I say, and you are on your way. Abandon this notion. This corrupt official must be stopped dead in her tracks if we as a republic, as a constitutional republic, are to survive. Subscribe to my channel, which I hope you already have. Like this video, and comment as you see fit.